There's a lot of energy. It's hard to find you become evident, or it becomes evident. You do too. It becomes evident that you are unconscious of feeling everything. The tension fuels your motion, your actions, your life rituals. Patterns arise from within. Sometimes they're new, sometimes they're old. Generally, they look different each time. We're gripped by the feeling. You peel it away and there's another. It's always flowing. You become aware of it when you aren't in your flow. And you're not always aware in real time. There's cycles working through you. There's tension. There's gears, cosmic gears. The friction of relation surging through you. When I was young, I could feel, I could stare at a shadow, a flower in the wind, the shadow on the ground. I could fall into the feeling of things ineffable, magnitudes larger than what can be conceived. Motion happening, things happening at scales. It felt like gears, giant machines turning. And I could feel the energy in the solar plexus down into the sacral. I would get a stomach ache. I didn't like the energy. It pulled me in, then I would get out of it. You are feeling things you don't have words for, no conceptions for. It's a charge, creative charge. Now, to put these into words in a way that has some logic, I become aware of power dynamics. I have Pluto opposed Mars on the 12-6 axis, natally. So, learning the art of relation to existence via the unconscious made conscious in that creative conflictual energy is it takes a while to mature that, to cultivate that. After a long time, I realized it's not about control, it's about release. Then I was able to become more authentic without the care of relation. The purity of purpose is key. So in a way, I knew I could never hold the charge. I would have to release the charge. Otherwise, the energy would get stuck, bound. And I got it out every way I could. And now, later in life, I realize it is a tension to cultivate into creative flow. And so every day I create something that has never existed, at least in my reality. And I'm not intentionally doing it, it's just how I get the tension out. These videos talking, putting communal value to subjective experience and reporting that, expressing that in a way which other people might relate with is kind of like another way I can get that tension out. So we're in the Mercury retrograde energy. It's very powerful. But I'm far more interested in speaking somehow. I feel like I should cocoon, but I don't have an impetus to do that. I've been cocooning for a long time. Hermit energies. I'm in my 12th house perfection. But you see, I don't limit myself to just that. It's also, I take into account perfection with progression. So I'm also sharing that through 11th house ways. I think my channel has shown a progression, a documentation of my experience through the Uranian opposition. This is the second half of life, maybe 1/3 of life. We'll see. Our consciousness is expanding. I have done better to release things through processing. I feel if you do that, you find ways to get in tune with the purity of the creative spark within yourself. And that helps you to become more aware of the language within you and find how to express that, bring that to life as your ritualization for bringing spirit to form in these times. Time is flying. I'm trying to release as many connections, attachments, material possessions as I can. I will hold on to the keys. And I guess that's all I wanted to say. So thanks for watching, listening, and being.